How are y'all doing? Okay, we got a little bit of better lighting. Ugh, my feet is cramped right now. I can't move it, but I'm about to. Ugh, your feet gets cramped and you can't move it. Um, but I was coming on here because I've been noticing many different things. And lately it's been it's been like a tug of war. Right? I'm probably like one of the last people to watch it, but I was watching Squid Games. And you know that they have the tug of war in there. And when I was it didn't hit me until just now that I'm having a tug of war moment right now, but with myself. And of course, I've always spent a lot of time with myself. I've always spent just a lot of time with myself, thinking to myself, speaking to myself, being with myself, really taking in who I am as a person and who I am just in general. And I've been noticing and to not today but yesterday I went on a walk. I think Monday, Sunday, Monday. And on this walk I usually listen to my music, and for some reason the music stopped resonating with me. I I just stopped listening to it. Like, I kept on changing the song to find the song, and I'm clicking the song, I'm clicking to the next song, clicking to the next song, and I listen to a lot of rap. Like, I listen to drill music, I listen to a lot of rap, I listen to a lot of, like, hard, masculine music. I love that music. It's what I've been listening to for years. But particularly on this day, it didn't resonate with me. And I love me some P&B rock. Like, I love me some P&B rock. And I'm listening to P&B rock and I'm just like, P&B, what's going on? Like, where are we going wrong? Why is it not clicking? Like, why are we not in the like going hard? Because usually me, especially like I notice when I need the energy, that's what I listen to. Hi guys, welcome on, come on in. Thank you guys for joining. Hi guys, how are you? And I'm sitting here listening to PNB Rock, and PNB Rock no longer resonates. And I'm having a tug of war with myself, particularly the girl that listened to PNB Rock, the girl that listened to rap music. And it was really sorry, my phone is on 10%. I gotta get the charger. I'm gonna get it. But it was really I'm good. Thank you so much. I can move Fasa. Think move Fasa, right? Am I saying it right? Hi guys. Hi. And having this tug of war. And then today, again, I'm listening to my music, my ass don't shake like it used to the music. My ass ain't shaking to the music like it used to. What's going on? Why isn't my ass shaking to the music? And then I'm like, okay. So then I'm this. So I start. Keep changing the song. Keep changing the song. Keep changing the song. Thank you so much. Yes, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Thank you. And I'm changing the song. Okay, I go to the next. I go to Pop Smoke. Okay, then I'm like, okay, maybe I just don't want to listen to the guys today. So I go to the women. Then I go to Cardi B. I go to Nicki Minaj. And this is what I've been listening to for years. I listen to other stuff too. But when I really am in that mode this is what I listen to, right? When I really want to feel that, like, ooh, like, yeah, like I got that, like, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, nobody, I mean, like when I really want to feel it, this is what I listen to, They make me feel like I'm a bad bitch? So it no longer resonated with me. And I'm like, okay, so what kind of music now? I'm going within. I'm asking myself, what kind of music do you want to listen to now? Because I don't know if I want to listen to Taylor Swift while I'm trying to shake I can't shake my ass to Taylor Swift. You know what I mean? And I'm just like, okay, yeah. Like so now I noticed that the old me, I'm dying. A part of me is dying. And we all go through this in life. Sometimes we go through it very subtly and we don't even know that it's happening, but it's happening until we actually get there and we look back on our lives and we see that, oh shoot, I'm not the same person. A lot of people don't get to a chance to even notice it. Guys, hold on, let me get the charger. Let me just And a lot of us don't even notice that we are dying. Parts of us are dying. And it's really sad too, because it's like I'm trying to hold on to a piece of me that no longer resonates with the person I'm becoming. Let me just put this in there. So I'm playing tug of war with myself. I am in the Squid Games, and one of us has to go, right? Because in order for one of us, I'm so sorry, guys. I'm so sorry. I'm trying to get it back on. Okay, it's charging. We're good. Ooh, sorry, guys. Hold on. Me and my clumsy ass, and they got the wrong person doing this because I'm so clumsy. Okay, so now I'm looking at myself and saying, okay, a part of me is I'm dying, right? I'm no longer that girl that I was. Did I zoom in or something? Okay. Okay. I'm no longer the girl that I was who listens to this music, who resonates with this. So then I'm like, okay, damn, I gotta start listening to Dua Lipa. And not saying that I already listen to these people, I already do. But it kind of hit me that it made me sad. It made me feel, I felt sad. Because I'm grieving her. I'm grieving a part of me. She's leaving. She's dying. So a new person can emerge, and I don't even know who this new girl is. Like, what does this new girl like? Like, how is she gonna shake her ass? And it's so weird. It's so weird. It's a weird feeling. And if you experienced this before, please let me know. Like, and a lot of us experience this, we don't notice that we're even experiencing it until we wake up one day and we look and we say, oh, I no longer like that. And it's so weird. I didn't think I was going to ever. People talk about this moment, you hear about it, but it doesn't. You don't really know it's going to hit you until you actually see it hit you. And today I officially saw that it hit me. I officially saw, like, okay, she's dying. Like I even tried to do some music in one of my videos, and I wanted to put one of my favorite songs that I love, and I wanted to put it, but I'm like, oh, it doesn't it's not matching the energy that I'm giving though, right? And not saying that the girl who want to shake her ass isn't there, because she is still going to do that, but how do we incorporate now? It's about integration. We're integrating our past self and the person that we're becoming, but we don't know anymore. And this is where we talk about this is the process of the liminal space that I always talk about. I talk about the liminal space a lot because this is what the liminal space is about. The unknown, not knowing, the uncertainty, the what's happening, who am I becoming, where are we going next? When his spirit man was fighting. Hold on, Journey. Let me read this. Hold on, girl, because I gotta read it. Because you bringing God into it. Because we need to see. Okay, his spirit man was fighting with his natural man. He said, "Oh, wretched man that I am." We evolve all the time, but now people are recognizing that they are changing, growing. Yes, exactly. Yes, Journey. You get the snaps for that one. I gotta read Paul. I can't remember Paul in the Bible, and I read the Bible. Maybe I skipped through that because I skipped a little bit through a little bit of it, just a little bit, just a little bit. Paul is in the second is in the New Testament. I have to read that, but it's just crazy. Like it's just crazy. And now because okay, so I get what you're kind of saying too with the fighting with his natural man and his spirit because I think that's exactly what's happening. The person on the inside is ready to emerge and come out and become this new person. But I talk a lot about this with the liminal space because the liminal space is it's uncertainty. It's uncomfortable. Oh my God, the uncomfortability of it, right? Not knowing anything about your life. Literally, I don't know. Like, guys, I'm going like I am going through some shit right now that I don't even know how I'm going to get out of. And the only thing that I keep thinking in my head is, okay, God, God can see way more than I can, right? God has his hands in all of our little buckets. He's over there. He's with Sally in New England. He's with Sarah in France. He's in he's with Juan in Mexico. Like, so he's all over. And he is the one that's guiding us. But I yesterday I was not this type of person. I was laying in bed literally all day crying to myself yesterday because I'm grieving myself, because I'm grieving parts of me that no longer can stay. Yes, I believe that. I believe in the omnipresent and the grief that is occurring. Like sometimes I just want to get on here and talk to you guys because it makes me feel less alone and it makes me feel like I am not going through this alone, if that makes sense. Well, yes, it makes sense. And it makes me feel like I'm not going through this like by myself, because people come on here like Journey, like uh Mufasa, and give like support and inspiration and being able to, at this time, that's what you need while you're going through this liminal space because it's so alone because everything that you've ever known is gone. Everything. Everything you've ever known about yourself, about people who's been in your life, about your past, it's all gone. It's finished. And it's a death like no other. Like I was even thinking like to hold a funeral for myself because by holding what do you do at a funeral? You say goodbye. You grieve, like you mourn the loss that you are experiencing. And yes, it is a lonely place to be. Yeah, Journey, make sure you subscribe. I like you. You over here. You got it. You got it. Like, definitely subscribe to the channel. But it's also like, I just didn't notice that I didn't know that I was gonna stop wanting to listen to the music that I was listening to. What, like, I already had quit my job. Like, I don't wanna do the type of, well, I don't think I really have a problem with the job itself. I think it's just the work environment that it was in. It was a very bad, toxic work environment, and I had to leave. I couldn't do it anymore. And I'm sorry, but I rather save my mental health. Like, I was crying every single day, crying in the middle of me, and imagine a therapist and I'm crying in the middle of other people's sessions. That's how you know you're burnt out, and it was a very unhealthy, toxic environment, and I had to quit. It was just like I had to. And the consequence, unfortunately, is the physical side of life, right? Becoming a hardship. But my spirit was able to be renewed. My spirit was able to feel like her again, but now well, new again because she no longer even is that person anymore. And it's really hard. It's really difficult. And now I'm to the point where it's like, okay, I'm ready to I think I need to have a funeral for her. And and it's so funny because I'm thinking about when God renamed Jacob, right? He called him Israel. And I'm thinking to myself, well, am I mourning Sierra? Who am I mourning? What is her name? Do I name her? Do I name that girl that was like living in survival mode, that made the best choices that she could make at the time that she knew it? Who what is her name? I don't even know how to name her because I still feel like I am Sierra. I still feel like I am me, and parts of her is still me. She got me to where I am, even though we're not in the place that we thought we would be, you know? Like, by now I thought I would be married and have more kids and, have a great career. That was the point of me going on this new journey. That was the point of me being able to, you know, move forward from the past and into the future. And I still have not seen the results. So it just makes you think on, okay, so what does this new person, what does she want? Where does she lie? Where is she going? You know, I don't know what job I don't know what job I'm gonna have. I don't know what I'm gonna do. But one thing I do know is that she comes on here and she loves doing this and she loves talking to you guys and being around you guys. Let me read the comments. Hold on. But don't grieve too long. I know. I'm trying not to and accept the new you. Yeah. The new possibilities. Yeah, I'm trying. Journey, I am trying. I am trying, babe. She will always be with, yeah. Who was she always? What are your expectations? What do you mean? What are my expectations for the new me? Is that what you mean? But it's just been and I don't even know who for the new me. I don't know what my expectations are. I don't have any, honestly, and I know that that's not actually a good thing because I should have something, or God is going to pick something for me and I have to choose. But I'm still adjusting to who this girl is. The girl that can't shake her ass anymore. To the music, but um I don't know who this new girl is. I don't know. I'm still discovering her. And it's a weird feeling. I guess right now I'm just doing what my spirit tells me to do, moving in the direction that my spirit tells me, aligning. Oof, alignment. Aligning with where it matters to me. It is, and that's what I also came on here too, is because so I quit, like, okay, I quit my job. I've been out of work since February. It's been difficult. It's been hard. I've been looking for a job because when I found out about the toxicity of my job that I was at before, and I started to see, I got the nudge that, okay, it's time to start looking. So I've been looking for a job for over 6 months now. And then I had to quit. It was bad. My mental health was, whew, like I thought I was gonna kill myself. That's how bad it was. Like I literally thought about killing myself. Like literally like wrote a letter, everything, because that's how bad it was. And it was so bad. And I don't want to feel like that. I'm tired of feeling suicidal. I'm tired of surviving. I'm just tired of that. Like, I didn't want that. You have to set the stage. She is her, and her is you. That part of you is me. Yeah, I'm going to. I'm still figuring it out. I'm moving. I thank you for your wisdom. It's nice to meet people who like matches your soul journey, like who understands it. No, I haven't heard of the H band, but I was so tired. So now I'm like, okay, so I'm looking for new jobs. I'm looking for, okay, what fits this girl? What role does she want to play? Where does she want to work? Who does she want to be in this new career? What career does she want? Does she want to go back to school? Because I was thinking like, oh, do I want to go back to school? Do I want to this? Do I want to that? But on this journey, and I'm finding jobs, and then I'm thinking now I'm moving differently with intentions, right? So I'm to the point where, okay, so I found like something that I'm really interested in. And I'm like, okay, I'm gonna apply. But then my heart told me, does this align with you? Because I don't want to keep going into jobs just so I can pay, just so I can meet my I know that this might sound weird or whatever for some people, like because we're living in a new generation now. Like we don't fucking care about quitting our job. Like we're not dealing with this bullshit, like, but I don't want to just jump into a job just because I'm behind on bills, just because I'm not able to, like right now, I don't want to do that because I'm going to end up in the same cycle over again, doing the same thing, right? So what is the point of me jumping into just any job? And this goes for jobs, this goes for friendships, this goes for relationships, this goes for everything in our life. Everything now has to move with alignment and intention. And what is the intention of me jumping into another job that is going to give me the same type of feeling that I had before? Because that is not where my heart aligns with. So, yeah. So then I started to think to myself, well, okay, I can't keep bringing that energy to these places because one, it's not I don't want to say it's fucking up my karma, but I don't want to put people through that either, right? Cuz I don't want to put somebody through being hurt in the end and me not being able to stick around and it not aligning because and it has to align on both sides. It has to align on their side and it has to align on my side. So it's like literally finding the right position for yourself and making sure that it aligns with who you are, who you're becoming, where you're going. So I don't know where this journey is going to take me. I don't know. But what I do know is that I'm going to follow my heart. I'm going to keep, I'm going to try to stop resisting because that's what the tug of war is trying to say. It's the resistance of the spirit side of me coming and winning over, right? And it's just been a lot. And it's just, as I was watching Squid Games, I really didn't notice it until I started seeing it this week that the music no longer, certain little things no longer resonates. And it was just really hard to come to terms to that today because then I started to think like, okay, well, what type of music do I want to listen to? And this is, I know I'm talking about music, but this is bigger than music. This is a whole life. Well, a new life, a new chapter, uh a new whatever this is before I even know what happened. So I guess the point of this is to also watch what God unfolds and comes into play and aligns, and what aligns and what doesn't align as the journey goes. I think that's also too a part of it. It's really interesting to see. I heard this is a place to monetize. Why not share your posts on all platforms, TikTok, Instagram? So I do share on TikTok. I do have TikTok and Instagram. It's still Selling Wellness Portal. The old don't want to go or make room for the new. The old, yeah, the old doesn't like change. But the crazy thing is, the old me has changed so much, even while she was the old me. But I feel like this change is drastic. This one is a big change. And I think that's what it is because I have changed. And it's so crazy because I was literally like in a whole therapy session just talking about all of this. And because I've noticed the changes, I have changed, not entirely everywhere, but this is a different type of change. And this change, this space, this I've been in a liminal space before, but never felt at this capacity. And call it what you want, Uranus and Gemini, Taurus and Chiron, Pluto retrograde, whatever it is, I don't know. Because now we're about to move into, well, we already are. We're literally in a space in the universe that hasn't been felt or seen since the 1800s, since the 1600s, since the 90s, since the 80s. So like it's like massive shifts that are happening. And I know I'm not the only one going through this. I know there's so much more people in the spiritual community going through this. Nif the retrograde, you said it. But it's Pluto retrograde. I don't believe in Mercury retrograde because I don't believe in like certain things. I don't believe in the Mercury retrograde because if you it's like your mindset shift, right? They talk about a lot about, okay, change your mindset, change your life, right? So if you think that Mercury retrograde is going to interrupt your that your relationship won't succeed during Mercury retrograde because you and your boyfriend had an argument, it's that's your mindset shit. That's your mindset in a way. Like, I mean, because really during Mercury retrograde, it's about reset, it's about renew, it's about the like redo of something, like um resting, like all of those because it's a slowdown of Mars, excuse me, of Mercury. It's a slowdown of the community. It's a slowdown where maybe you need to slow down and communicate, where maybe you need to slow down and rest, where so I don't think of it like that. I think it's more of a way of it telling us that we need to just slow down and make, and go about our day and go about things. It's so true. I didn't think we would break up and he hasn't come back. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But you also have to listen, girl. I've been through I've been through it myself. But eventually, I don't know, you come to terms with it. Shit, everything has stopped. What the hell? Yeah. I don't know. I've learned to come to terms with like, you can't change people. And sometimes, I don't know, men are, I don't know, I can't even say anything because I got my own little issues. But I mean, I don't know. I don't know. Honestly, I feel like when a man is really serious about you, he is going to be like when a man is serious about you, he's going to be serious about you. And I think for even for me for a long time, I was with men that were not ready to commit, and I think that showed a lot of like, okay, they're not ready to commit, they're not ready for this, that's okay. You just learn to just, I don't know, you just learn to move on, and you learn to overcome it and just say like, okay, like, I thank them for showing me the type of man that I don't want and where to go next. So that's the best thing you can do for yourself. That's the best thing I think that somebody can do. At least for me. I don't really like to give advice about certain things, even though I'm really great at couples counseling, which is really weird. Because I'm great at couples counseling, like great at it. Like I've literally counseled so many couples. I have always been married, so I've always been with someone. My hubby pal, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's not the same as it is in the 70s or 80s. No. I would have loved me a 70s love. Especially like I would have loved me a 70s love. So I that I am a that's what I got my degree in. I got my degree in social work. So I'm great at it. I'm great at therapy. I'm great at it. It's just the type of environments that I was in. And it can be a lot emotionally as well. But that's what I'm doing here. That's what I do on this channel. I bring all my things that I've learned from my life, from other people's lives, and I talk about it on here, and I'm able to, be able to help people. I've counseled a couple of people in some of the lives before. Well, my lives are not up anymore from my past, but I counseled some people. They asked me about their relationships, and I've been doing it for what? Since 2018. I've been doing this, so it's been a long time. You're awesome as well. Thank you. You are so awesome as well. Thank you for staying with me. Like I love that. But yeah, um, definitely. I don't know. This change is definitely like, and it's so weird because yesterday I was literally breaking down, like crying, like feeling the sadness, feeling the grief, feeling it all. And I guess that's just a part of it. And today, you sleep, you wake up, you think to yourself whatever you're gonna think, and then you get the going. You know. Well, you seem like well, I think like and that's the thing is like the best thing what I love lately is that I've been meeting a lot of people who are like on a spiritual path as well, which has been really nice because I really want to grow the community here because I want to be able for us to do workshops like, and I want to bring you guys in for workshops, and we can do like Zoom calls and be able to do that. So definitely, like, this is where you're going to have like we're going to be doing a lot of spiritual stuff and talking about change and talking up and helping each other overcome change. Like, I really want us to grow here on this channel so we can be able to do that. I want to do like a all members so we can have like a group chat. Like, I have some good things planned for us, but I'm just right now I'm trying to grow the channel, grow I'm just trying to grow it right now and bring in more of the people that are meant to be here, and the people who resonate with me, resonate with the messages that I have and the messages that I give. So I am very blessed to have you here, and I appreciate it. Like, God always sends, I notice that God definitely does send um, the people who are meant to be and stay, they always end up staying. And I'm very thankful for that because, like I said, you guys are like, you're making me feel one less lonely through this journey by showing up and staying. So I appreciate it. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Well, I got some things. I got some stuff. I did my first workshop. A creative workshop back in October we did it for 12 weeks. That was long. It was long. And I had about 5 people come out. It was really nice. And we did all of our creatives. We did crochet, we did writing, we did a whole bunch of stuff. It was really, really nice. So I want to do it again, but this time on a different level. I have to start planning for that too. But I want to be able to I'm also trying to grow the channel as well. So you guys don't forget to subscribe. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you so much. Share it on all platforms. Thank you. I appreciate that. I really do. Thank you so much, Journey. Is your name Lyric? LRC? Journey and yeah, wait. Journey and Adventures. Yeah. But I don't know. Definitely we just gotta grow. And I'm sorry about your husband. I'm gonna pray for you. Are you I was gonna ask a question, but never mind. That's your private business. I don't wanna ask. Thank you. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Oh my God, thank you. I'm just trying. I'm just trying. I'm trying to have fun. I'm trying to have more fun with it. I'm trying to just do what I can, the best way I can, give my best with what I can, be real, be honest about my journey. And yeah. I'm an open book too. What I was gonna say. Oh damn, now I done forgot. Okay, if it comes back to me, I'll ask you. If it comes back to me, I'll ask. But yeah, it's nice. Like I love, like, that's why I like doing lives, because people don't usually just find people are not my channel is small, so people are not just going to find my channel. So I try to do as much lives as I can, so the people who may be scrolling, they might resonate with it and they join, and I really appreciate that. Like literally, like, I appreciate it because God is sending you guys, because you know we we're interconnected, we're connected whether we like it or not. Like, whether we like it or not, we're all connected, and we're all looking for, like, we're looking for our community, we're looking for our people, we're looking for who resonates with us, who gets us, who understands us, who shows up, who are there. So it's a really beautiful thing. And that's the beauty of social media, is that we actually get to meet people who are on the opposite sides of the world who we would never know without this. But because of that, we have now been able to communicate. We have now been able to, make contact, and you found a spiritual friend. You know what I mean? So, and that's what matters. How do you get up the nerves to be in front of people and share your thoughts, your ideas? It was it honestly, I in the beginning I was scared. I actually deleted all my videos. When I moved down here, I deleted all my videos because I felt that unsafe. I felt so unsafe because I was like, I felt vulnerable. I'm just learning still how to do this. It is not easy for me, but it's also to the point where if I don't show up for myself, it's like I'm doing a disservice to myself. Like, so that's why if you see, like, I started posting videos I started posting my old videos again because that girl deserves to be seen. That girl deserves to be looked at. That girl deserves, and not out of validation or not of any of that, but she is the person that got me on this. She's the person that got me here. She made mistakes, but she kept on going. You know, she loved too much, but her heart didn't change. She deserves this platform. And so that's why I started uploading my old videos, because I've been here for 3 years. I've been here since June of 2023. Well, I've been here actually longer than that. I actually used to do makeup videos and I used to vlog, but I took those down. Um, but with my spiritual self, since becoming a spiritual being, I started my first video in June of 2023. So I've been doing this for about 3 years now. Literally, it's been exactly like 3 years this year. So it's actually my anniversary. Yeah, she was just like, I miss her. Like, you miss your past self, You miss your everyone. We all go through this. We all miss a part of who we used to be. And, you know, I think it's just now and like you said, it's now you becoming her becoming you. It's integration. That's really what it is. Because, like, okay, I think of it as like a caterpillar. Yeah, the caterpillar becomes a butterfly, but that butterfly still remembers that it was once a caterpillar. So that's how I kind of think of it. Yeah, no, don't allow people to change. That's something, woof, that is something that I struggled with as well, because I did let people change me. I let people tell me that I was insecure, that I was unworthy. I let people tell me that I was too much. Like, I let people do that and I dimmed myself. So and that's why I felt also unsafe, because I started to dim myself. I started to push, oh, I shouldn't do this because I'm making somebody else feel some type of way. But you get to a point in your life, especially, I don't know how old you are, but take on the motto of what the older generation says. Girl, in your 60s, you ain't even gonna care about what people. And that's what I keep in my head. Like, when they say, girl, and you in your 60s, you ain't gonna care about none of this. You ain't gonna care about what people think about you. And what also too is who you surround yourself with. So I don't have really people around me. But when I'm listening and when I'm watching and when I'm doing things in the world, when I am scrolling and things like that, I am watching people who are sitting there telling me, just do it, just start. Nobody's cares. Nobody's, and that's the motto. I think that's what I think about while I'm doing this. Nobody gives a fuck. Even though people probably do. But I think about nobody cares. Oh, I just think about like this is just is because it's not for them, it's for you, right? Whatever I do in my life is for me. Whatever you do in your life is for you. So you kind of have to like just people are not going to like you. The other day a mentor told me people are not going to like you. But guess what? The people that love you go that way. Go that He literally told me that. He was like, go that way. Go that way. Don't go towards the one that's not gonna like you. Go towards the ones that like you, that love you, that embraces you. Forget about the ones that don't like you because they're never going to like you. You can do 20 things, different things. You can do something wrong, you can do something right, you can lose weight, you can gain weight, they're still not going to like you. It doesn't matter. So just keep going towards the one that chooses you, whether you lose weight, whether you gain weight, whether you're high, whether you're low, whether you're beautiful, whether you're pretty, whether you're just you go to that. You go to those. Oh, okay. Yeah. So yeah, you're right there, right? With like when the people say, when you get older, you ain't gonna care about, yeah, don't even care. Don't even care. I know a lot of people, and it took me a long time to get here. It took me a long time. When I was a teenager, I had stopped. I didn't care. You could not tell me nothing. Then I got into the world and I let people start telling me about me when they didn't even know me. And that is what messed me up. And that's why I think I isolated myself throughout the years, was because when you start to get into your own self, you 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 know yourself more. And I think that's what has helped me over the years. So I know people are against isolation, that we shouldn't isolate, but I do believe that we all need isolation at some point where we can learn about ourselves and regain ourselves. What's what? Oh, you said what's that? I was brought up believing I am my brother's keeper, and I always thought everyone loved me. I learned that you don't have to do anything. Yep. They just don't like you. Yep. Oof. Yeah. Like literally, like my family, like oh, let me tell. I've got some stories. Like they just didn't like me. I don't know, when I was a little girl to growing up, they just did not like me. I don't know. I don't know. You don't know why. You don't know why. But I've learned to accept it. Like, and it's so crazy to me because I kept on thinking, what am I doing wrong? All I want is love. All I want is love. But then you get to a point where you see that they are never going to like you, and that is okay. And I just learned to just honestly, I just learned to just they 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 never gonna like me. Like when I graduated from with my bachelor's degree, that's when I knew they're never going to give me they're never gonna they're never gonna recognize me. They're never gonna cheer me on. It's never gonna I changed my life. I stopped, I stopped being this because I was angry when I was younger. I was very angry. But I was angry because of the type of household that I was living in, because of I was abused, I was bullied, I was going through so much, so that anger turned into a flame and it burst. And even after I changed my life, I had my kids, I changed my I started trying to be a better mom. I started to like really see. That's one thing I loved about studying social work was that it taught me a lot about myself. And I started to therapy myself through it. And I loved it because I kept on learning more about myself. I learned about, oh my God, if I don't stop doing this, then my kids are going it's gonna trickle into my kids and then my grandkids and then this, and that scared me. That scared the shit out of me. So I had to make a change. So and you know what? I graduated, I changed, I calmed myself down, I became different. I stopped talking to my family because they didn't acknowledge me. And I knew right then and there I would never be acknowledged. No matter what I do, they would never see me. And that is okay. And I had to learn that that is okay. Because the right people who are meant to be in my life sees me. They will see me. And that was just that was just, yeah. You were born here yeah. Yeah, I was born in the States. Yeah. But yeah, and it is like you said, it is the light because what is it? Oh, I used to say it all the time. Oh, your light irritates people demons. But it's like everybody has light in them. All you have to do is switch it on. Everyone has it. All you have to do is switch it on. All you have to do. Like it's so funny that we're talking about this because one thing that my mom would be on the phone right in front of me, and she would talk about how, oh, this person graduated college, and this person. Sweetie, I graduated college. I did that. You would think that she would say how proud she is of her daughter. I never got that. Never. But guess who said it to me? My kids. My kids was what? My kids was maybe 5 and 6 when I graduated my bachelor's degree. My son would literally, if I took a nap, my son would wake me up and tell me, I would never forget this. My son told me, Mommy, I don't want you to fail. Wake up. You got to finish your paper. Because I was falling asleep while I was writing my paper in like getting my degree, and I would never forget, like they cheered me on, like you just got to be around the people that loves you, be with the people that roots for you, and if you do not have that, find it. Like, and there's different ways to find it, start doing things that, like me, I don't really go out like that. So I come on here and I talk to people. But when I do go to Pilates, or if I go to a free class, or like there's sometimes like they have art stuff like in their neighborhood for free, or if I walk around the neighborhood, I meet a whole bunch of people that, you know, and they're talking to me, and we stop, we have talk, or maybe we'll link up and get something or something like that. Like that's what shows you who are in your corner, who's not. Yeah, I owe my kids everything. Like I owe them everything. I owe them every part of my life. And that's the reason why, like, because I don't want them to go. Mm-mm. I didn't want them to go through what I was going through. No, no. It was to the point where I would tell my kids, if I treat you guys this way, you better punch me in my face. Like, tell me about myself. Like, we need to start telling people about themselves, and people need to stop being scared to accept. people telling us about ourselves. Even me, like somebody had to tell me about myself, and I appreciated them for saying that because it lit a fire in my ass. Separating from what you have always known is a lot. When you know your family is not for you, it's hard. It is, but time, it takes time. It takes time. But it's also a beautiful thing on the other side waiting for you that they can't give you. And I'm moving towards that beautiful thing. We need to tell people about themselves for true, not to be hurtful. Yes, yes, not to be hurtful, but to be true. Yes, for truth. And when when this person was telling me about telling me about myself, I really had to sit there and and I was mad. I was, of course you're going to be upset because somebody's telling you something like, bitch, like I'm doing my best. Like don't be trying to be over here, but they're not doing it to hurt you. They're doing it for love. They're doing it because, they freaking love you. Like they're trying to get you to where you need to be. I have to separate cuz she wants my life, my everything, my relationship. Who are you who are you talking about? Are you talking about your mom or someone else? Sometimes family is jealous too. They're jealous of what you may have, and you may not even have anything. All you have is your personality. All you have is the way you show up for yourself. People don't like that. People don't like when you can show up for you, like show up naturally for yourself. It's really sad. It's really sad. It really is. But I don't know, man. It's hard out here for a pimp. When you're trying to get that money for the rent. That's life. That is what life is. It's hard out here for a pimp. Okay. Yeah, that's how I was. That's how I was. Your time is coming. Your time is coming. Oh, I was like, it's hard out here for a pimp. When you're trying to get that money for the rent. Because it means, like, for me, that song is just like when you're having a hard day, when I'm having a hard day, I sing that song. It's hard out here for a pimp. Because it's just like, damn, it's just hard out here for a girl. Like, it's just hard out here. So I sing that to just, I don't know, it makes me feel good. It makes me laugh. It makes life feels a little less than, all the shit that you're going through. Cause it's just like, it's hard out here, man. But just keep moving forward. Everything's gonna work out for you. I've been there. I've been there. Oof. I've been there. Oh my God. Like, and I went from like abusive relation to abusive relationship. And then and it was just bad. So bad. So bad. But I can look back, but like the journey, like you can look back and you can also see that like it did not change you. It didn't even flick. And I thought like last, and I think it's because I really took time out to really be with myself through the journey and like do everything that I can to overcome what I was going through and how I was feeling. Like like one of the hardest moments for me was being able to like now I have to like kind of relive when you're healing, because healing is not linear. So it's not like I'm not full, nobody's fully healed. I still have moments where I'm triggered and I have to feel it. Like I felt jealousy the other day. And it wasn't even, and the jealousy that I was feeling, it was jealousy because I felt like somebody was trying to steal something from me. And I was jealous that this person, like out of nowhere, like, where did you even come from? Like, why are you trying to steal this from me? And I don't even know if this person is trying to steal something from me, but my mind, a part of my mind, right? That trigger, I was triggered by what I saw and by what I heard. So my mind instantly goes to jealousy because that's how I felt. And when I felt that, okay, and I admitted to myself, Sierra, you're feeling jealous because of this, and this. And immediately, once I was able to label that, I was able to just literally, it went away. Literally, it just went away because I was able to label it. I addressed the trigger. And that's how you regulate your emotions. That's how you regulate your feelings, right? I didn't spiral or go crazy or go off and be mad, because if I had put more energy into it instead of addressing it, it would have taken over and I would still be upset about it. Rather than me sitting there and saying, you know what? Yeah, I am jealous because I feel like this person is trying to take something from me that I had first. And I am jealous, and that's okay. And I had to tell myself, it is okay. This is a normal feeling. This is normal. We all experience this. So it's okay. So once I was able to do that, literally 5 minutes later, like I couldn't even remember why I was feeling jealous. But it's the moment of regulating myself and being able to address what's happening. Sometimes I think about my mom, and I think about good times and I think about bad times. I think about why couldn't she be there for me sometimes. And I tell myself, she could only be there as much as she knows how to be there. But did she not, like, she loved me to a capacity, yes. And you know what? I have to, and I accepted that. I accept that. She did love me to a capacity. Maybe she does love me, but she doesn't know how to. And that is okay. But it's just, we don't get along. We don't, where it's better to be afar than close. So I accept that. When I feel that, I cry if I need to cry, you know, I question if I need to question, and I let it go, and it feels a lot better. I just got out of a long abusive relationship. It made me appreciate my husband and miss him so much. Yeah, I'm so sorry. Especially when you're so vulnerable and you're experiencing that type of like a relationship after having lost someone, because you're in a vulnerable state and now a person takes advantage of you. So I hope that you're not in, well, you said that you got out of it, so that's good. I'm happy that you got out of it. I couldn't understand how he could be so triggered. When he was disrespecting me. He wants to throw hands. I didn't experience that with my husband. Yeah. So him hitting or choking me, and it got worse. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. But that's, and those, so okay, what I've learned about those type of men, they prey on vulnerable women. You were vulnerable. You lost your husband. You're experiencing grief, loss. You want somebody to love you. You want to, basically, you're looking for your husband again, right? You're looking for, okay, my husband is gone. I need to replace, your mind is saying, replace him, replace him, replace him, replace him, right? Your mind is saying replace him. And it's not even, instead of you really sitting in that grief, you're looking for, okay, I need to replace him. I need to find someone else to put this person in my spot, right? To put this person in my husband's spot. So you can have that feeling that your husband gave you. And when we're like that, when we go into relationships sooner than we're supposed to, we end up being in relationships that are not healthy, that are very toxic, that we are taking advantage of because we're in a vulnerable state, and because we are we're experiencing loss and grief, and all we want to do is fill that loss and grief with love, even if that love is a detriment to us. So it's very difficult. It's very difficult. And this is something that I had to work through myself. And that's why I stopped dating altogether, like stopped altogether. Like, because my body, my mind needed that time to grieve, to let it go, to move on, to all of that, because it just became it would lead me into another cycle of abuse. It will lead me into another cycle of arguing. It will lead me into another cycle of this, rather than me go down a path of, okay, moving slowly. But now you know that you're able to move a little bit slower. You're able to, take your time. You're able to, okay, I don't want to repeat that again. So what can I do differently than I did before? Let me take my time. Let me move a little bit slower. Let me not chase. Let me just let it just flow. And I have a video coming up that talks about life lessons. I literally had just finished editing it too. And it talks about life lessons. It might come out on the 19th. I might post it for the 19th. And it talks about life lessons because this is something that we experience. Don't move with the waves, not with the don't move the opposite way. So if the waves are coming this way, you're not going to swim this way. You're going to swim with the waves. And that's also like swimming with the relationship and seeing, match the energy that that person is giving you, and see where it goes. And just be able to, observe, see things, like when a person shows you who they are, accept it, understand that that's who they are. And if you don't like it, then it tells you that, okay, this is not for me. And I had to learn that. I had to get out. It's been 1 month now. I felt like someone was gonna really get really hurt, right? I pray and ask God to let it be me and him for a while. Just thinking about it bring me to tears. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry you're experiencing that. I'm sorry. God's gonna make it better. It's just a lesson. He's just teaching you a lesson, and it's time. It's just got to make different changes. That's all. Different changes, different, you know, it's just time to make different choices, not changes, choices, I meant to say. That's all. And when you're ready for love, maybe you're still grieving your husband, especially if it's only been a little bit over a year. I know when you're in it, all you want to do is get out of it. I know all you want to do is get out of it. Cause you just want to get out of it. I know. I know. Cause right now that's how I feel about my life. I totally get it. We're in two different things. Cause you just want to but um it's still if you're not out of it yet, it's because you still have something to learn. And I'm trying to tell myself, like, because I every day I wake up and I'm like, okay, is today the day that is today the day, is today the day that we're not gonna endure this anymore? Is today the day that we're not gonna have to worry about how we're gonna get our rent paid, or how we're gonna eat, or how we're gonna this, or how we're gonna, like, it's today the day. But it's hard. It's hard. And all you want to do is because you're in it. But when you come out of it, it's going to be beautiful. When you come out of it, you're going to be changed. You're going to make different choices. You think that is, you think that what it is? Wait, hold on. Now I missed, what do you mean you think that's what it is? I am grieving him. Grief is grief. Me too. I think that's what you're doing. Yeah. I think you're grieving. I do. I think so. Yeah. And you can be, you can it's an adjustment. I can't diagnose you. I'm sorry. But it's an adjustment. It's an adjustment. You can just be having an adjustment disorder with depressive mood. So, and grief also is a part of that because you have to adjust to grief. So you can be experiencing that. Yeah. I would recommend that you do get a therapist. I coach, but I'm not fully licensed to be a therapist for you, but I do coaching if you want to um, be able to get some coaching in, which I use. It's the same thing, but I have to say coaching because when you're not fully licensed, you can't do therapy on your own. So I have to say coaching, but I use the same modalities in therapy for coaching. So if you would like to, you can email me if you would like to book a coaching session. I cover it up with jokes and laughs. Yeah, but but that's how you're coping with it. But really deep down inside, you probably want you're covering it up with jokes and laughs because a part of you is uncomfortable with something, right? Cuz I sometimes I do that and I noticed that even even I think I had just did it just now a little bit and then I couldn't remember what it was. But yeah, like it's because a part of you is uncomfortable about it. So we that's why people comedians don't have you ever seen that they say that comedians are maybe the saddest people, but the reason how they use jokes and laughs to cover up their sadness, it's like that. But the best thing you can do is like, work through the grief. It's really grief is hard. It's hard. It is something it's not easy at all. It's not like especially because it's not linear. Like one day you're going to feel angry, one day you're going to be in denial, one day you're going to accept it. It's so back and forth. It's all over the place and it's seven stages, but they don't stay. It's not like you're like, okay, I'm in denial today, but tomorrow I move on to stage 2 and stage 2 um I'm bargaining, but you know what? Yeah, I bargained, but I'm moving closer to It's not like that. It's literally like, oh, I'm gonna deny it, and then you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna accept it, but then it's like, oh, no, I'm gonna go back to denial, and then I'm gonna go back to this, and yeah, it's about 7 stages. I think some people have the 5, but think I go with the 7. So it's grief, um, great grief. Denial. Um, and I'm not going in order. Acceptance, bargaining. Um, what else? Oh, denial, acceptance, bargaining. Uh, damn, I forgot the other ones. Bargaining, acceptance, denial. Oh my God, what are the other 3? Freak, I forgot. But it's like about 7 stages. You can Google it and they'll tell you. It's about like 7 stages. Yeah. But I've been on here for I told myself I was gonna be on here for an hour. That was tops. I have to get some sleep because I have not been sleeping very well and I am quite tired. But I was actually gonna write today. That's why I was coming. I wanted to write, but then I had a message and then it just we all got but I'm happy we had this conversation. If you want to book a coaching session with me, you can email me at Salem Wellness Portal um at gmail.com. Sorry, I forgot the at that. Where we going? Where what's the domain? Yeah, it's Salem Wellness Portal at gmail.com. When I'm fully licensed and I'm taking insurance, I'll let you guys know. Hopefully I'll be fully licensed soon. I need to take my exam. But I do have my license. It's just not fully licensed that I can do it on its own. Um, but yeah, so I have like my LMSW and I still have to be supervised. So that's what it is. But yeah, if you want to book a session with me, I would greatly appreciate it. If you want to donate to me while I am going through any hardship or anything, and this is for everyone, if you are watching later on after this live has ended, you can cash at me at Insanity Salem, the number three. Um, and so that's my Cash App and my Venmo. And also, if you want to donate to my GoFundMe, have a GoFundMe because, like I said, I am not right now employed and I could really use any help to help me pay for some bills and keep me housed in my house. I would really greatly appreciate it. My GoFundMe link is in the post section on YouTube, but I'll post it in the description box as well below this video if you want to donate. No, you're not holding me up. It's okay. I enjoy it. Trust me, you are not holding me up. I enjoy this because you're helping me grow as a person. Like, do not, like, I enjoy these like moments. This is why I come on live as well because I never know if I don't expect anyone to really show up sometimes, but when somebody does, even if one person is showing up and staying, like, I appreciate it. The other day, I had another person he stayed with me and we did the same exact thing and I appreciate it. This is realness. This is in real time. Like I appreciate each and every one of you. Don't forget, if you cannot donate, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share this video if you want, if you can, on to somebody who needs to hear it as well, or just share my channel in general. Like those are the best thing you can do right now. You know, we're trying to like I'm trying to grow and I'm trying to also be able to pay my bills. So we gotta get, but no, Journey, don't even worry about it. Like I appreciate you being here. I'm thanking you. Like literally you're helping me right now. And you're also showing people that the type of person that I am and how I show up in the world. And I appreciate that. So you're helping me. So I thank you so much for being here with me. I hope you have a great night. Take it easy on yourself. And hopefully I'll see you in the next live. All right. Have a good one. Mwah.